Hello there. Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a collective timeless reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. But keep in mind, it's a general reading. So see what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, show you something with fresh eyes, but in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance, it's inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. This is going to be a shorter reading for those of you that might not have that much time but still want to get a little taste-a-roo on the energy that's going on and how to navigate it best. So let's begin with the numerology oracle. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, or higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. This is the opening message of wisdom to be helpful. Please and thank you. Oh, we got some effort. Maybe something you really love putting your effort into, feeling really proud about something you've put a lot of effort, attention, time, energy into. But I'm also getting value, and that someone kind of wants to, maybe now, or maybe this is a new proposal, but definitely make some effort into you, really recognizing how valuable you are. That's sort of what I see, but it's a 13, so that is like death. So that's total transformation. That's leaving an old way behind and doing something a completely different way. Also feeling like a brand new you. And it becomes a 4, which creates stability. So maybe there is a certain arena, person, partnership, creation, anything in your life where you were not putting enough effort into, and that is changing, or you recognize now that something needs a little more of your time and attention, or vice versa. Let's get one. Just gonna pull one of these cards. This is the Creativity Oracle. What is another message to be helpful on effort? Number 13. Please and thank you. Cycles. Ooh, that's nice. I mean, everything happens in cycles. It also makes me think of seeing something in the Nautilus perspective, not just one way, but maybe you're recognizing also repeat cycles where you kind of feel stuck or stagnant, or you're not really growing or getting anywhere, and that is changing. You are breaking a cycle to start a new chapter. But this could also be really good things. You know, when you start something through seasons, something actually circles back around to get to that harvest or that growth. Look at this windmill. It's also kind of like a new moon and a sun out at the same time. Maybe pay attention to the cycles of the moon and how that affects what you do. The wind blows, the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature because we are part of nature. Sometimes it's a season of growth. Sometimes it's rest. Sometimes we learn. Sometimes we teach. So it's recognizing what cycle you're in right now, maybe the cycle that is ending, and the one you're ready to begin and start. It's also 76, which, guess what that is? A 13. So there's a little synchronicity for you. All right, well, let's go to the tarot. I brought this one out. It's both black and white and super complicated. It's a little bit different, so let's just get a little picture of the foundation, messages, cycles, ending, new cycles, beginning. This is the Hermetic Tarot, this one. And let's just pull a couple cards, get some messages. Look at biggest messages that need to come through on how to navigate these cycles or this energy best. Awareness of your effort. Please and thank you. I'm going to do 3. Right off the bat. Three cards. Please and thank you. Oh, well, that's nice. That's definitely effort and worth it. It's the 9 of Pentacles, aka Lord of Material Gain. More. There you go. So 13, and now we got death coming through. So definitely a message. Rebirth, transformation, thriving, living, getting to do something, the light at the end of the tunnel, shedding your old skin and growing beautiful big spiritual wings, seeing something with completely fresh eyes. One more card, please. And then we have the Queen of Wands, and you're doing it with some real strength and confidence, sassiness, enthusiasm, excitement, expansion. Oh, I like that queen. She's also called the Queen of the Thrones, not one. She's got more than one area that she is ruling. The Thrones of Flame. And then this is called the Child of Great Transformation. Sometimes when we have a big old redo, it almost does feel like you're a child again, especially if it's brand new territory or if it's you. When it's rebirth, you have to rediscover. What's at the bottom? Oh yeah, this is awesome. I just got goosies. I love this card. You just got the big old heart on of the universe coming on out to get you enthusiastic, to make some changes, to really start to make the right effort where you have these beautiful, abundant surroundings that you put your heart and time and attention and energy and hands into creating. And you feel proud of. I always feel like this is feeling really proud about how you've made some changes in what you can touch land. How you made beauty out of nothing. How you brought yourself into a comfortable position. How you are at this point with what you are creating, or with this effort or new cycle coming through, creating and is still happening, that you actually create the kind of abundance that I always feel this should be shared. I feel like that's the extra hidden little message in this card, because usually it's the girl with the bird in the beautiful garden and she's got the bird to talk to, but there's never anyone else there. So if you have all this beautiful stuff, like, wouldn't you want to invite someone over and have tea and talk to the bird together? So I feel like this needs to be shared. Even if it's just a teaching energy, how can you teach for others to have the same comfort and abundance? But it is also a message to enjoy being comfortable. Maybe try to be more comfortable in this transformation with your beautiful spiritual wings or new way of seeing your world. And that can be uncomfortable if it's different. But you're going to gain that comfort. You're going to start to really want your plant your hands in this reality and manifest more and more. And if you're doing it with this kind of confidence with the Queen, you just shine. This Queen is noticed. It doesn't matter if it's a masculine or feminine. This is somebody who has the right people that just are drawn like a moth to a flame to just help her, because she's so sparkly inside and outside. Usually she's very attractive, but it doesn't have to be physical. It's her energy, it's her personality. There's just something about this Queen that you just can't keep your eyes off of her. There's just something different. Usually she's very unusual too. She doesn't really want to be like everybody else. She kind of prefers to, like, I don't want to say like maybe upside down, toot her own horn, but I want to say more like a trendsetter. She just doesn't really follow all the rules. She kind of makes them. She makes her own. You know, she wants to wear crazy striped tights and work boots and a sweater and a tiara on her head one day, she's going to do it. And she has enough confidence to pull it off. And she'll probably go out, and the next day, 5 other people are going to have tiaras in the grocery store. It's that kind of energy. She just uses this masculine blaze of fire and passion from the universe, this creative spark inside of her, and blazes her own trail. A lot of times people follow it. So if she's upside down, I like to look at cards both ways. If she's upside down, she has a lack of how sparkly she is and a hole of confidence and a lower vibration where she's just always worried about somebody taking away her spotlight. So she doesn't help others succeed because she thinks there's not enough out there. There's so much out there. There's so many people. There are so many opportunities. The right one will be meant for you. There's not lack out there in the universe. There's plenty. So when she's in a vibration of lack, she lacks the right, I hear gumption. It's a weird word. The right gumption, I guess, to like get herself out there and really shine how beautiful she is. That she's always trying to outsparkle someone. Show off. Sometimes I even see her as a little bit of a gossipy energy upside down. She doesn't need to be. If she recognizes how beautiful and special, unique, talented, vibrant he or she is. When you own that and you own that confidence, you could take on the world. You don't even have to. I always see this as also like career and home. I see this as the queen that can put on a pair of pants and be very masculine in her energy. Very much the pursuer. Very much the, even though it's feminine and sexy, the one that has the down boy. That's kind of what I see with her. Like, she'll put you in your place. But, or like, down girl. Whatever. But she also knows how to do it the other way and just completely relax on her thrones, whatever they are, multiple, and let it come to her. She doesn't have to push. She knows the difference for when she should and when she should just sit back and let something go. Upside down death is resisting transformation, holding on to something from the past, old karma, old cycles, the old you, comfort zone land that is probably very uncomfortable because it's like a dirty cocoon at that point. So hard that you don't want to grab onto this rod of passion from the universe and do something with it. This is where you have that burst of inspiration in your soul to do something. And if you don't take a hold of it, try to fuel that fire, put more energy into it, it can fizzle away. You can easily forget about it and go back into the old cocoon. But I feel like this big rod is going to kind of keep coming back until you have the confidence and like inner inspiration that you can do this. Once you do it, this flame is eternal. It's not going to go out because she's so creative. You're going to figure out new solutions and new creative ways to keep that fire kindled so it doesn't get boring. She doesn't like to be bored, so she will think outside the box and put that energy into reality to keep something interesting. This upside down is that person that maybe didn't work so hard to have what is around them and they should feel blessed to have, where there's not true appreciation of having something, of having security, when it's given but not appreciated and not valued. Or having it and putting a lot of effort truly into having something that's beautiful, but then not sharing it. And it's that sense of like kind of being alone with all this beautiful stuff. But this, I just see like, I don't know what I see. I see like a yard with beautiful like tiki torches, or maybe those things that light up from the solar lights. Maybe solar lights for some reason are important because someone outside is beeping when I said that, and I'm staring at that. Maybe solar panels. We have a little fire here, so maybe as a random message coming through, solar panels, solar lights, solar generator, solar lantern, something with solar power is important. I do feel like somehow that message needed to come through because I definitely see all those lights in a yard. But I think that was just the metaphor to get maybe a deeper message. Ace of Wands, Lord of the root of the power of fire. It's like a pyramid. It is the shape of fire. There's fire coming out of the clouds. And the clouds have this hand of God just sort of holding this. I hear the beacon up, the flame, the rod. Sometimes I see this as, it's a rod or a wand. This one is wands, which does make me think a little more of creation. Here it's also allowing destruction, what needs to be destructed, so there's a fresh surface to create upon that can have deep roots. Okay, so let's do one more to clarify the Ace of Wands, Death, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles from the Arc of Life Tarot. Just one more message in here. Let's ask about this passionate transformation. One message, please. Oh, we got a king and a queen. Now we got a King of Pentacles. So divine, I heard divine, but this is a beautiful partnership of masculine and feminine. I like these two together. The King of Pentacles can take her fiery ideas and confidence and really ground them in reality. So they're not just frivolous and, flames that go out. He knows how to make that fire keep going. He knows how to create abundance. He's all about wealth, sometimes way too much in ego and 3D and materialism upside down, just putting an effort in building to show off, to have more stuff than the neighbors, to be seen as important, to fulfill his inner lack of confidence that she has, to feel self-important. But upright, he's pretty important. He's really good advice. He is an expert at cycles because he can really see the bigger picture. He or she, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But this is somebody who knows how to put effort into everyday world with their hands and create something so it works. He's realistic. He's not wishy-washy. He's not stuck in emotions. He's not stuck in his mind. He wants to handle something, make it work, move along if it's a problem. How do we fix it? How do we correct it? And let's continue. He wants continuous effort in something because he likes to see growth. And if he's the king, he recognizes that with growth came destruction, came failure, a redo, came transformation. If this is a couple together, they're pretty powerful. It could be that they're both sort of independent as well, if this is between them. Or if they are a couple, they're still sort of independent. Wealth says, with us, a little moment, if at all. Wealth stays with, I have my glasses. That's what happens when I don't have my glasses on. Wealth stays with us a little moment, if at all. Only our characters are steadfast, not our gold. Money comes, money goes. We go. We go here, the stuff stays. We don't take it with us. We don't take the gold. But we do take our legacy, what we're proud of, that we put effort in, what our truth was, that we learned, what we were passionate about. what we express creatively in our lives. That's what's important. The impression that you make upon others. If you were that upside down queen, or this one, and you always made people feel bad, didn't compliment them, didn't help them, didn't build them up, didn't recognize how valuable anybody else was. I think that came through in the beginning. Is that how you want to be remembered? Or you want to be that person that when people remember you, they remember how much you did for them, how you recognize how they are valuable as a person, as a lover, as a partner, as a friend, as a human, as a soul. Even if you just held the door open and smiled. It doesn't have to be huge effort to make a difference in somebody's life. It usually just comes back to showing love. And if you're making effort, tapping into love, and the truth of your heart, and every little thing that you do, that pretty little butterfly effect does trickle on out there. And it's not doing something to get something back. It's not doing something just so you are seen better. It's doing something because it's genuine. Genuine. That's all it is. So let's get one more. I mean, this could be what these two here, these don't even have to be like you. This could be one person together, different aspects of you, different aspects of someone else, or just people you know. And maybe that's the type of transformation that is happening. One more message, please and thank you, from A Wind Enchantment. What is the final message? Clarity to Death, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Cycles, and Effort. Please and thank you. The woodpecker. The woodpecker loves you guys. Oh, awesome. Maybe you get to see one of these because they're so amazing. It's like this big bird. It makes a lot of noise. Just always kind of looks special and out of place. They just always surprise me on how big they are. They kind of just always, oh, interesting. They always just kind of doing their own little job too. Kind of just doing their thing. Poking holes in wood. That's their job, mission. All right, so. Oh, interesting as well. Wait, we have. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong number. 8. That's an 11. I just want to point out the 13 again. For some reason I thought that said 13, but it does not. Also, this is Scorpio. And energy. You have a lot of fire and pentacles. 38. Woodpecker. Oh, it's 28. I need 38. I am woodpecker, the rhythm of the ancients and the heartbeat of the earth. That beat, I just thought of Black Velvet. That's about Elvis, that song. ALANNAH MYLES, that's a good song. That hasn't come through, that's come through a long time ago, but it's got that beat, like... Mississippi, in the middle of a dry spell, Jimmy Rogers and the Victor High. Ooh, that's such a sexy song. And the heartbeat of the earth. I am drummer. I am the percussion of life. I am the one who digs deep and finds the secrets hidden within. I am in tune with the world and allow my echoes to lead me through the hearts of others. I can drudge up those things forgotten. I can call out that which hides. That's interesting. You know, there are always more layers beneath the surface. I've come to change the pace and alert you. That's cool. You're changing the pace, especially if it's an old cycle. Come change the pace, and here we go. Alert you to something new on the horizon. Align yourself now with what needs to be rather than what has fallen out of sync. That would be that death card. Rose. Look to where your heart pulls. I still feel I like that song. Maybe that's important to hear that. I don't know. It's like really big right now. All right. And let it play out. Find the new beat of your life, because there's great power in realignment. You are captivating sound. You are the energy of vibration. You are connection. And you are woodpecker. And with that, I bid you adieu. I hope this reading was helpful. I love you so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye.